The N3 Toll Concessions Operations Manager is Thania Dhoogra. Thania, good afternoon to you. I don't want to know how busy you are today. I do appreciate the time. What kind of traffic volumes are you seeing on the N3 this afternoon?
Hi, good afternoon, Stephen. Good afternoon to your viewers. We've seen similar volumes on the N3. We reached a peak of 1,700 vehicles an hour earlier today at the Mooi River Toll Plaza. That's since eased out a little bit, and we've been seeing the latest volumes are just over 1,100 vehicles an hour.
I mean, people used to drive through the night to get to their places. Now, of course, there's still a lockdown curfew. Is that affecting traffic patterns at all? I mean, there's so many different things that could upset traffic patterns anyway at the moment.
Well, we haven't seen the volumes that we expected this past 2 days since, the peak started. So it hasn't been astronomically high, but these are very similar to patterns to what we're typically seeing for this period of time. The increases, just not necessarily as high volumes.
We always worried, of course, about accidents on the N3, Van Riemen's particularly. Anything like that so far?
No, fortunately, we haven't had any significantly serious accidents that have disrupted the flow of traffic on the N3. Traffic is flowing freely. There is obviously just the one concern being inclement weather conditions. At the moment, it's raining on Van Riemen and was raining down in Mooi River as well. So just a reminder again to all of the road users, please adjust your driving style to the weather conditions. Keep your headlights on, maintain a safe following distance, and obviously always follow the signposted speed limit.
When you get to Van Riemen, just slow down, for goodness sake. We know that the SANDF are on high alert. Are they playing a role? Are they there? Is there a presence there after that court judgment earlier in the week?
Well, all law enforcement services are maintaining high visibility on the entirety of the N3 toll route, in particular for the festive season. So there's definitely a very, very high presence of all of the law enforcement services.
And people are going down. Are you able to make predictions as when you expect people to actually come back? I mean, early January, there's always a lot of traffic between Christmas and New Year. I imagine just before the Gauteng schools go back, you'll see everyone coming back the other way.
Well, we're expecting that obviously we'll have a bit more of an increase in traffic going southbound next week, still, heading into Christmas. But, what we've seen in previous years as well is that we do start seeing an increase in traffic coming to Gauteng as well simultaneously. Not as high, but definitely an increase. With regards to return traffic, everybody typically, depending on work conditions, we usually see an increase on the 2nd, 3rd of January already.
Thania Dhoogra, really appreciate the time. Thank you, Chief Operations Officer for the N3 Toll Concession.